Hey, what's up, everybody? There's something else that has struck me to talk about real quick. So here I am making another video at like 2 o'clock in the morning. The inspiration bug has bit me. I wanted to talk a bit about some of the other Miku fursuiters in the fandom, because there was a tweet someone made where they were asking people to show them their fursuits. A friend of mine posted my fursuit, and they were like, "Oh my god, I never did know there were Miku fursuiters out there." And I don't expect everybody to know about all the Miku fursuits or Vocaloid related fursuits, but I figured it'd be a good idea to at least talk about them. One very important thing I think to know is that I am not the first Hatsune Miko related fursuiter. I am the only one, I think, who can lay claim to having a Miku persona that is not necessarily Miku herself, right? Like this is my persona, which is for you. I've had this character for many moons. A friend of mine helped make his rough sheet forever and a day ago, and eventually I got a fursuit. So this character that you see on the screen in front of you this is just my persona. He wasn't designed by my fursuit makers. This is just my character. But before me, there was Cici, and Cici is a they call an anime gal Kigurumi cosplayer. You see here, this is one of the solid Kigurumi type masks. She did the full cosplay and everything. The character, I believe, was named Miku-bun, which is pretty spot on, right? It's Miku as a rabbit. I've talked before in the little panel I did about how rabbit Miku is one of the most common portrayals if you're gonna do like a furry type Miku, because the long and it's just reminds people of rabbit ears, and it just kind of works. There's not too many photos of them on like Furtrack. They do have some on their social media, but they did, like cosplay a bunch of different outfits. Unfortunately, Cici is no longer with us. They lost a battle with leukemia in 2022. And unfortunately, I did not ever get to meet her personally. But those that I know her had nothing but good things to say about her. Apparently, she's a very kind soul, very big inspiration in the Kigurumi community, and obviously very impactful. Inspired a lot of people to go on and continue doing Kigu cosplays. She even had a non-furry Miku Kigu cosplay as well. So Cici was the original, or as far as I am aware, Cici was the original. And then you had me. I came along, and I think I got my fursuit in like 2018, something like that. And then we'll talk about me in a bit. But after me, there was my friend Rin-bun. Now this is obviously a fursuit of Kakamine Rin. This was the first one that they got, their original, because they wanted like something quick, kind of like a proof of concept of what it would look like. And then after that, she had this one here, and you can see the sort of, it's kind of like a Kigu. I'm so bad at identifying like Kigu fursuit heads and like regular fursuit heads. But as you can see here, still maintains the Rin, the hair clips, the bunny ears, got the color scheme going on the hands, the big Kigurumi costume, and of course the paws. I think it's very cute. I think this is very adorable. I love this a lot. I think Rin's a fantastic character. But yeah, Rin-bun is also pretty great. After Rin-bun, I met Hatsune Miko. Now this is Hatsune Miku, but a dog. Another, animal interpretation of Miku rather. Now, she tends to do more of like a punk style with the cosplay. You see the huge like platform heels here, like the fishnet, the black bag with the studs and everything. It's a very cool look. They are very awesome. I love this person. I don't know if she's gonna keep the suit. It's one of like her most recent posts on Instagram was how it's seen a lot of wear and tear. But while it has been around, it was very cool to see. Again, the long hair ears will always be like awesome to see. I don't know why that trait just is so cool in fursuits and like furry Mikus. Obviously, I can't do it because he has no hair except for the little one on the front there. Just see swishing around. After that, there was this one here. Now this was made by Remimakes. Now this is very, very cool. Very, very awesome. I believe this was like a YCH sort of, or a bid sort of deal. And originally it was just supposed to be the partial, but the person who won it decided to upgrade to a full suit. This was completed back in 2023. You can see the full body's got the 01 on like the left leg here. Got the heart with the stripes on the back, and the big ribbon with the Miku hair accessory colors are like, that's such a cool thing, and I love that so much. It's so cool. The teal used here is a little bit lighter than we're used to seeing, but I think it's very neat. And the eyes here are like the little red irises, I guess, are very awesome. You got the chunky like kimono eyebrows, and then the blue beans. The owner of this suit, I think it's a secret suit. No one knows who owns it. Has not been seen out in the wild, but you know, if that day ever does come, I think it'll be neat to see. It's out there somewhere. I hope to see it someday, but you know, some people do keep their suits private and use them for private purposes or occasions, so it's not like they're required to be in public, right? This is another one that exists out there. And then more recently, there is Miku-cat. Now, Miku-cat, out of all of us, is probably the most unique in that she is an actual content creator. None of the people I've mentioned before were content creators. At least I know I'm not. Miko and Rin-bun don't do content, but Miku-cat does a lot of skits, a lot of reels, that sort of thing. I have the sound muted because I got music going, but does a lot of like TikTok skits and things like that. I believe her following on TikTok is much bigger than her Instagram following. She's very, very, very well known, and it's a very, very. I'm trying to see if there's like just a one that's not a reel. I'm so bad at Instagram. There you go. Probably the first one. Yeah, here again, a very, very cute suit. Normal cat ears, but also has the long hair, the headphone accessory. The cosplay down like to a science. People who can do that are so cool. I'm not brave enough to cosplay. But again, this looks to be more of like a furry Kigu mask as well. Think anyway. Don't take my word for it. But yeah, this is Miku-cat. She's amazing. Have not gotten the chance to actually meet her. Would be nice one day if we cross paths. It's always hard because there's so many furry conventions and everybody kind of lives everywhere, all over the United States, so or elsewhere. So it's kind of hard to catch people. I guess there's what the 1, 2, 3, 4, and myself. That makes 5. The 5 of us. If you manage to get all 5 of us in the same room together, it's like a Captain Planet thing where you will summon Super Miku, if that ever actually happens. So yeah, I'll also try to link everybody's profiles below so you can follow them and all that good stuff. And then after that, there is me, and this is just my current fursuit. This one was made by Kimono Copy in 2022. More of a real kimono style, big ears, tiny little mouth. It's very hard to breathe out this fursuit. Like, oh my god, the dome eyes with the stars in it and all that. I've been around to a couple Miku expos and things like that, and get to hang out with the Miku cosplayers. They're all awesome. Each and every single one of them are great. I love like the big group photo. You got like the PJ Sakai Miku, you got the Sakura Miku, you got a couple Senbon Sakura Miku, you got a couple like her individual like Project Eva modules, and then like her default outfit or appearance as well, as you would call it. And this was my first fursuit. This was made by CamoQ back in 2018. Kind of a mix of like Western fursuit making and kimono style. Got like the big kimono legs, the dome eyes. It's got a much larger muzzle though. It's easier to breathe out of, and the ears are kind of standard size. So if you ever see pictures of my fursuit and you're like, "Oh, he looks different," it's because I have 2 fursuits. I still have this one, and I sometimes use it for like outdoors stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's all of us. This is what he looks like in art. Super goofy little blue twink. But yeah, if I missed anybody, let me know. As far as I am aware, those are like the Miku or Vocaloid related fursuiters. Obviously, there's always going to be like fursuiters and furries who will have their characters drawn like as other Vocaloids, cosplaying and stuff like that. Everywhere, this kind of happens forever and ever because of how long Vocaloid's been around, how popular it's been. It's always neat to see people either commission canon characters or their characters doing like Miku or Vocaloid cosplay. Kind of, and for some it's like a phase. Like they're like, yeah, I liked Miku a long time ago. I think she's still cute and all that. This is me, and me and the others are all like, Vocaloid is not a phase. This is like a Vocaloid life for us. We're like so obsessed with these characters. But yeah, if there's anyone I missed, please let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I'll try to put everyone's media in the description. And thanks for listening to me rant again. Bye.